James from the future here. So we just finished building these 4 rat racks. Let me put this little girl back in her tub. So today, I'm gonna go over how we built these, why we built these, and then, you know, maybe inspire you guys to build your own racks at home. Or if you're in Vegas and you want rats to feed to your animals or pet rats, or maybe if you're in California, because we're in California a couple times a month, so we can always drive them in too. So if you're in Cali, you need rats to feed your animals, as a pet, whatever, hit me up. But anyway, let's get straight into the video and I'll show you how we ended up here. So we're now gonna walk you guys through step by step how to make an at-home rat rack so you can breed your own rats. We have all the material cut here, thanks to Casey. He's got it all cut out. And this is all gonna turn into this. And we are gonna have 4 of these. So we are gonna breed, and yeah, you can kind of do the math, an absolute shit ton of rats. So what's the first steps?
Well, the first steps that we did today is, like, I got all these cut out into the measurement, pre-cutted these for you, so it'd be a little bit easier. This one's pretty much all done.
So we have to make all these bits first, right?
Yep, we're gonna make all the, like, the squares with all the wire mesh on them. So I got these all pre-cut out right here.
He even put some holes in it already.
Personally, myself, when you just put in a screw, it tends to, like, either crack it or, you know, it's not as strong. I like to pre-drill all my stuff. It just looks a little nicer. This size is about, what is it, 40 3/4 by 28.
They heard here first.
And these are 2x2s, right?
Yep, 2x2.
2 by 2. Throw it in, do the honors, do the first screw.
I don't know. Now it's too much pressure because everybody's watching.
Beautiful, holy cow.
We got 3 more to go, go on.
Yep, here.
Oh my goodness. Why? I love the way all these men making me work. I see how it is. Casey to the rescue.
Now, we are going to stick this.
On top?
Yep.
This is what you call wire cloth, right? Some shit in America?
In America.
What do you call this in America?
That's chicken wire, ain't it?
Chicken wire.
Chicken wire.
I'm pretty sure people call it cloth too.
I don't know who are those people.
What do they call it in Australia?
Chicken wire.
Now we're going to cut it. So basically we're just going to cut these, so these obviously ain't rubbing on that plastic part, all the safety things.
Safety first.
I had safety squints on.
Yeah, look how clean that looks now.
Yep. And then another thing I've been doing is I've been measuring, so to be in the middle of this, so it's 40 3/4. I've been doing 20 on each side. A little tack real quick right here. Give me a drill. Thank you. This pre-drilling for this is a must. Or else this is just
gonna break, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Also, can I say, guys, it's March and it's so hot here already.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, what are we doing?
Alright, so what we're going to do. So basically we want to pre-drill this right in the center.
Yeah?
Yep. Put that bad boy in there.
Say goodbye.
Here. Alright, same thing this side. Alright, we're going to finish.
See that? Nice and solid. Don't think these rats are going to go anywhere. There we go. So this is the first top part where you're going to have these drawers slide in complete. So now we're going to repeat this 5 times, right? Hello, welcome back. All right, day 3, is it day 3? Whatever day it is. We've been building these for a while. But anyway, check it out. So what we did, we added this little strip on the side here. So this way the containers, they slide in perfectly. They don't come out of the railing and then sort of like come out on a weird angle. So this is a good little addition here. We have the stoppers on the back.
Casey added this little thing. So basically there's 2 reasons why you have it. First of all, the food separation. So you don't want the food to go all the way to the back and you can't reach it. Number 2, it actually puts down the weight on the net so that way they can't raise and they can't get out.
Now we're gonna be able to fill this all up with food. They can't get to any of this piping at all, so they're not gonna be able to eat through any of this. And they're gonna be able to suckle on the teat, right there from the teat, right babe?
Yes, the way we like it.
Everybody loves suckling on a good teat, and that will provide them with the nutrients of the waters. So now we've got this piece in place, which is gonna be the slots for the drawers. We're just gonna add some more of these staples into the mesh to keep it down. So now we have 6 of these. So now we're gonna move on to the next step, which is gonna be building the frame, right?
Yep.
All right, frame building. Wait a minute, I think this one's the wrong way around, right?
Oh, yep. Jeez, look at this. You thought whatever. This guy caught it.
We caught it just in time.
James.
Yeah, these really aren't too hard to make a rat rack at home. don't be afraid to give it a go. It'll be like an excellent DIY project. If you guys have a lot of reptiles, this is definitely the best way to go. So this way you don't have to spend $8 a rat. Imagine if you have to get 100 rats a week.
That would suck.
It's $800 a week. Or you can buy them from me
800 a week.
out here in Las Vegas. We'll give a discount, like $5 a rat. $4 maybe a rat. I don't know, if you guys see this YouTube video and you are living in Vegas and you need rats, we are gonna have rats for sale and I'll give you a discount. I'll give a special YouTube discount. So we're gonna get all these in place now and then we'll come to the next bit.
Later.
All right, so step one is now complete. The next step's putting in a drip line so they have water constantly. And then we're gonna start building out all these rats. How many? 36? So we have 1, 2, and the third one is over there. So we have 3 of these rats. So we're gonna have 36 colonies of rats, which should produce around 1,100 babies a month, right?
Thank you, Casey.
You're welcome.
Good.
It's the best.
All right. Now we're gonna cut to the next day where we're installing the drip line.
The next day.
So let me show you some of the rats we have. Look at these guys. And these are all literally pet, whoa, come here little dude. These are all little pet rats, see? Literally like hand tame, super friendly, like really, really cool guys. And we're gonna have even more because these are gonna be completely full. So we literally have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24, 36, 48. We're gonna have 48 colonies of rats. So that'd be 4 females with 1 male, breed them all out. We're gonna build some tubs to grow them out. So if you want smalls, medium, larges, jumbos, pinkies, let me show you this little baby rat.
So cute.
So cute. It's sad when
It's
you have to feed them, but you
put
know,
him back.
it's sad when you have to feed them, but it's a circle of life. But yeah, if you guys need rats and you live in Vegas, we're gonna have plenty of rats available and we're gonna be competitive. So we're gonna be cheaper than all the stores in town. So if you need a rat, we have the rats. So in the description down below, I'm gonna link where you can get all the piping so you can do your own drip line as well. But like you can see, this is exactly what it's gonna look like. So you get the exact idea of what the finished product looks like. But yeah, if you guys want the drip line, go in the description down below and you can get all the parts. They're all gonna be linked. And then if you guys want the exact dimensions of all of this, I know we spoke through it when we were doing the build, but if you want me to do a full diagram, draw out of how this is built, we can do that as well. I'll give it to anybody who's asking for it. So
Also, this line specifically, so it came with all the drip lines and everything else. The only thing it didn't come with was the bucket. This whole set was about $18. And then if you go to certain stores that have specifically rat breeder things, because this one is supposed to be for rabbits. If you go to the stores and it says for rat breeding, they charge a crazy amount. Like, I think the last one that I saw was $80 for the same set for 4 drips like this. This one is for 12. So it's about $18 for 12 drips, which is actually pretty good.
yeah, and like a rabbit versus a rat, it's gonna be the same thing for them to drink out of. Because all it is like a little, whoop, a little metal.
It's windy.
It's a little metal like thingy here, which they push with their teeth and then the water comes out. It's super simple.
Yeah.
It works for rats and for rabbits. But
Magic.
this is perfect. I'm like really excited how these came out. And now I'm gonna be the biggest rat breeder in Vegas. I'm gonna have rats for days. I think we're literally gonna produce about 1,200 plus rats a month.
Yeah.
The next day.
All right, so it's the next day and we've installed the drip line. So we have this holding tub up here, which runs into this line, goes down, and it all splits out into these little nipple things, right? That you literally the rats just bite on them like that, and then the water comes out. It's like perfect. So this way, before we had all these water bottles, right? And you have to get glass ones because with these plastic ones, the rats would start eating, like you can kind of see where they started chewing at them. So they eat their way through it. We have to replace them all the times, but you have no idea how annoying it is every single day having to refill all these water bottles. And now all we have to do is fill up the holding tank, and literally every single one of them gets the water straight to them like that, so it's perfect. And the one thing is though, if they were to leak, like they technically could drown, right? So if one of these was to leak, it could fill up the whole tub and drown them out. But because the metal's in there with a little spring, it only kind of could leak out slowly, so you would catch it in time and be able to fix it. But yeah, this is working absolutely perfectly now. And now we've mixed in, as you can see, we have all these cool little rats. All these cool little rats are all like pet quality rats, none of them bite. One's got big balls on him. But we have 1 male with 3 females in all the tubs. So we have this one is completely full. That's all our breeding groups. And then over here we've started a few more, and then we have a couple of holding tubs here. So the holding tubs have just males in there that we're like growing out to be big enough to feed off, because that's what they're here for, to be fed off to the snakes. And then the plan is we're gonna fill up all 3 of these racks with rats to breed. And then the one over here, this will be a grow out tub. So pretty much what that means is once they're big enough and weaned off the mom, they'll move into a grow out rack. So they'll grow up to be whatever size we need them to be fed off, right? Like so jumbo size, large, medium, whatever size, will have the whole grow out tub. But this is such a good system, and it was so affordable compared to how much money it costs to buy the Freedom Breeder or those kind of rack systems. Like, and trust me, they're amazing, and that's what I want to move to eventually, like the Freedom Breeder rack systems. But this on a budget is absolutely perfect. If you guys are in Vegas, we have a ton of rats. They're all pet quality rats too. So if you live in Vegas and you want to have a pet rat, you can hit us up and you can buy one from us. Actually, I'd be really happy if you do, because it'd be nice to know that some of these rats aren't just going to end up being food. And we are going to be cheaper than the pet store. I got to figure out the pricing. Right now the pet store is selling for about $8 for a rat, so we're going to be doing about $4 or $5. Don't quote me on that yet because I don't know exactly. I got to figure out the pricing of the food and everything else. But I will link below a reptile forum that I'm in Vegas. So if you do want to buy rats from me, you can go in that forum, you can find me, or you can actually, you know what, you can just DM me on Instagram. That's probably easier. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making everything so complicated. Screw that, I'm not putting that in the description. DM me on Instagram on my animal page, and if you guys are in Vegas and need rats, you can come pick them up. We can do however many you need, and we'll grow them out. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed my video of us building these beautiful rat systems for the rats, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna tend to my rats.